Alright, so today's video is about seeing spirits because recently I have had a gift come to me. I don't know how to say this and make this video without sounding crazy or like I'm making things up. Hopefully you guys just feel my good vibes and know that I'm not pulling this all out of my yeah, basically. So I just filmed a video how to see auras, and that is probably going to be up before this one. We shall see. Yeah, I'm deciding to film right across the street from construction. Spirits, can you be on my side today? So yeah, seeing spirits. Basically, I see orbs. This is not something I've been doing for a very long time. This is something that has just recently happened. It's happening as I'm filming this. I can see them right now. They're all around me. Different colors, different shapes, different sizes. At first, when this happened, I was like, is there dust in my eye? Like, what am I seeing? Like, is that an orb or is that dust, you know? But then when you see a piece of what you think is dust move up, down, right, and left, the dust doesn't do that. So, and it also doesn't change shape and always try to get your attention. So yeah, I was someone who never thought I would be able to see even auras or spirits, but now I'm doing both, and this is something that anyone can do, anyone can develop. I always say it's like riding a bike. Anyone can do it, no matter what age, no matter whatever. I believe anyone can do it, as long as you believe you can, as long as you want to, as long as there's pure intentions, no freaking problem. But again, I feel like I was asking for this for so long, and I was like, because there's a lot of people around me who can see spirits and see aliens and really like connect with those other dimensions, and they have dreams of themselves on other planets, like crazy, whoa. You know, sometimes where I'm like, are you making this up? Like, I don't know. But no, I'm just surrounded by a lot of conscious people who are just like, hey, you were this in your past life. And so yeah, being surrounded by a bunch of people who have those abilities, I always felt like, damn, like I wish I had some kind of a capability. And then I started seeing auras, and then I was like, all right, I'm over this now, because now everyone can see auras. Like, so I just wanted something new, which is funny because it sounds like you go into a candy store and pick things out, but it's not really how it works. But I want everyone to know that anyone can do this. There's no like how-to book exactly. Like with seeing auras, it's kind of more strategic. Like, okay, if you looked at these pictures and get your eyes used to seeing this way, then yeah, you can. But actually, as I'm saying this, I need to stop myself, because when I'm seeing auras, I'm actually using the same part of my eye that I use when I'm seeing spirits. It's using that fuzzy peripheral vision where things maybe get a little blurry. Like when I'm looking normal and when my vision isn't blurry, and when I'm not using my peripheral vision, I can still see them. So they still show up, but then when I want to focus in on them, I'm switching my eyes to use that peripheral vision. Like right now as I'm speaking, I see a lot, and sometimes it just looks like flies, like gnats, you know, and sometimes I will be like, oh, is that a bug? Is that a piece of dust? But like, no. So what these orbs look like, some are just like literally like a glare, you know, like when you have your phone in the sunlight and it like makes glares like everywhere, or even just like your watch in the sun, it's like that, like it's like a clear glare. But sometimes it's more of like a brown like shadow, and that's not meaning to say it's negative. It definitely can be. If a spirit is dark, like red or black, then it can be negative, a negative entity. But again, it also just matters about how you feel when you see it. Like, does it feel like love? Does it not feel like love? Just ask yourself those things. And I have seen a lot of like those brown, darker spirits, but they don't feel negative. That's the thing. I believe they're just that color, so they're contrast. So I'm able to see them really, because I can see the clear ones and the white ones, but of course they don't stand out to me as much. Damn, that's crazy. Like now that I'm talking about it, like they're really active. They're like, hello, hi, like let's hang out. And honestly, like it doesn't mean that these are my dead relatives like hanging around me. One of my friends has said it's actually like an old cat. Like I was like, okay, that's cool, because he actually said that like the brown spirit means like it's an animal spirit. So I thought that was interesting, but again, it's all perspective. to each their own. You know, you might have your own experiences in the spirit world, and definitely the color has a lot to do with where the energy is coming from. I've been trying to communicate with them, but seriously, it's like I've been given this gift and like no like how-to manual, and I'm just trying to figure it out on my own, and I'm just like, what? Like, because it's distracting. Sometimes it'll happen when I'm driving, and I'm just like, can you please not? Like, can you please like leave me alone? I'm not trying to be distracted right now as I'm driving. Like, that's unsafe. And I'll get mad at them, and I'll just say like, hey, please, like, let's hang out later. Like, please only interrupt me if I'm driving, if there's an important message and it's life or death. Like, seriously, like, it's crazy. And then another friend of mine said I'm just like seeing the larger population, which is awesome, I guess. It's again, it's like seeing through the veils. Like, if you ever do any, it's like you will, not recommending them. Again, little disclaimer, but they've helped me, and I'm not gonna lie about that, just so I can get some brand deals. Like, f that. I'll bleep that though. Like, why compromise who I am? You know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, it's been very interesting, but it's just like learning to communicate with them and learning to really be like, all right, like there's a time and a place for everything, and now is not the time for that. I don't know, like I'm still seeing them everywhere, and it, like literally as I'm speaking, and they're just like bouncing around. I don't know if they're here for me. I don't know if they're just like there, you know, because we have to kind of think about it just like a human world. Like, okay, like there's someone near me right now, like walking a dog, right? And so it's not like that person is here to see me, they just happen to be like walking by, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like the same thing with that. They aren't like here for me, but they are just around. Some of them are here for me, some of them are relatives, ancestors that want to hang out and want to watch over me, and some are just hanging out, passing by, you know, taking their connection to their next drop-off location. I don't know, like we have to think about it just being like this dimension, you know, except they're non-physical. They are no longer in a human shell. These are just shells. These are just spaceships for us that we're currently embodying, but we're gonna shed them like snakeskin and just drop them off. And when we die, that's not an end. That is actually beginning in my head, in my book. That's not an end. Death is the beginning to a great, great thing. And that's not to say right now so you can go talk to aliens and cross over to the next dimension. It's gonna happen when it happens, but yeah, it's all divine. So yeah, that's pretty much it on that. If you guys have any questions about like seeing spirits, seeing auras, like getting in tune with that part of yourself, part of the universe, whatever, comment below. Maybe we can start a little conversation. Yeah. If you want to book a reading with me, head over to my website, CosetteDemille.com. All the links are below, as well as to my social media and everything. If you want to buy my book on Amazon, check it out, Millennial's Guide to Infinity, on Amazon for $11.11. Angel numbers all the way, baby, $11.11. So weird when people are walking by listening to me say this, because they're just like, this girl is crazy. But that's okay. 11:11, see you in heaven. No, wait, that would mean I'm dead, right? Vagabond